Hey everybody, how's it going? This is just a little AMN update video. What's going on in my life? What's going on with me? Changes that I've been noticing and stuff like that. Again, I'm an open book, so I'm gonna tell you it all. Uh, it's been about 40 days ago. I started in actually it was at the beginning of November. I started the clinical trial, the MIM 102 clinical trial in the Boston site, and so far so good. I haven't really noticed some side effects. I'm starting to notice more side effects as it goes on. Nothing crazy that you can't live with. Let's see, the light keeps coming in and out. Nothing crazy that you can't live with. On day 10, I had like an awakening almost. It was really weird. Like I felt like my nerves were like waking up almost, and everything hurt. It kind of tingles, and I woke up in like bad leg pain. And at that point, I'm like, I think I'm on the actual drug. And from that day after that, I didn't really experience any of those symptoms again. So it was, I was just like, well, maybe it's just a fluke, maybe. And up until recently, I just weighed in when I was in Boston. Was it last week or almost 2 weeks ago? And they told me that I gained 5 kilograms, which is about 11 pounds US. So I was like, eee. So with that said, we're fairly certain that I am on the actual drug, not the placebo. But no one knows for certain. But my ankles are swelling up a little bit, like a mild case of edema. And I feel fat. I'm like, you just see it on my face. I just look fatter. But it is what it is. And like, if it's the actual drug, and hopefully it's doing what it's supposed to do, it's definitely worth the added pounds. I popped a button on a pair of shorts yesterday. It just popped right off. I'm like, uh-oh. And I spent a week in Vegas, and I swear there's like a little bit of extra, what am I saying? My appetite's increased since it, but so it's just an oral drug. They give you these syringes. You just fill it up. Right now I'm on 10 milliliters, and every day it's just all orally, and it actually tastes like strawberries. It's not bad, but so I have a home nurse that comes in from New Jersey. She was actually here this morning, and she does some vitals and stuff. It's pretty cool. So they come to you, and then in January I go for a 3-day trip. The one day I'm hooked up for an IV for 7 hours, and they do blood draws all day. But they said they make it kind of cozy. They give you a hotel room, or not a hotel room, a hospital room, and like they feed you and stuff. So I'm like, all right. I have considered doing a live stream when I'm there. I'm like, maybe it'd be kind of fun to live stream the experience, because also got to do it for 7 hours in a hospital room. But yeah, so that's pretty much the clinical trial. So far so good. I'm glad I'm partaking in it. And like I say, they treat you pretty good. They let you eat $58 in food, which doesn't help with the weight gain either, because you usually get some pretty good food. But so I got that going on. I've been feeling a little bit. My legs have been. Last night was woo. My legs have been cramping up quite a bit. That's something that didn't happen before, but like it just like cramps. It kind of just gets really stiff as a board almost. And I know there's like baclofen. You can take as another drug, but the issue is when on the clinical trial, they don't want you taking any new drugs for the whole 2 years. But my doctor did say, he's like, well, if my patient needs care, we're going to give him care regardless of what the trial says. But I don't know how easy that is to get done. But it's livable, though. Like I say, it happens a little bit, and I fall back to sleep, and it's like, whatever. But, you can still live your life. PP issues. Let's talk about PP issues real quick. PP issues have actually been pretty good, and I think literally since I started the trial, don't have as much trouble starting. Starts pretty good. Haven't really had any other issues. I have had a couple issues though where I'm like they say the rush to urgency, where oh my gosh I need to go. Where but when I get there I actually have to go. But hopefully you're in somewhere that you can get up and go. If not, but so far so good on that end. But so there's the PP issues. And I've been visiting. When I was in Boston, I got referred from the one neuromuscular specialist. There was a guy there who did orthotics, and he kind of recommended to me a product, which I actually just went to the local place here in Pennsylvania, and they ordered me some custom orthotics for my shoes to hopefully fill in all the spots that my feet aren't using because I walk so funky. And They also did, this is a blue rocker, but this is not the same brand that I'm getting. They said these snap too easy. But pretty much they go in your shoes, and then this kind of goes in front of you, and then you strap yourself into it, and it kind of, like if you start to fall, it kind of catches your fall in a way, they said. So I experimented a little bit when I was up there in Boston, and when I was at my local place, I only tried on one of them, but it felt like it got my legs walking, like it just got it together, just like it used to be. Like now I feel like I'm all over the place. I got freaking one leg's going this way, one leg's going the other way, and I can send the signals to my freaking leg and say, hey, but it doesn't work like that. So with the walking, though, what I've learned is that, yeah, multitasking, forget about it. You don't multitask. Like, I had the last few falls that I've had have been due to doing too many things at one time, and then you just lose it, and then boom, either A, you're tripping or falling over something, or you just trip and fall over nothing in air, and you just go to the ground, which is never fun, but happens. So my knees kind of come and go. Hopefully these products that I'm getting will actually help this a lot. With that said as well, when I go to Boston to do the walking trials, I'm not allowed to use them because I didn't start the trial that way, so the orthotics and that. So I only want to use them like half and half, like not all the time. I'm thinking I'm going to wear them to work because I'm sedentary. I sit most of the day, so I only get up and walk a little bit. And then when I'm at home and stuff, and maybe on the weekends, the weekends I might wear them when I go out and about, but other than that, I'm just normal everyday walking and stuff. Try to keep off of them, but so yeah. So my knees are, like I say, I bang them up and then they heal again. It's just like the one time, actually the left one's a little banged up right now. The right one's almost fully healed. So but if you're winning if you get one of them healed and the other one's a little banged up, because you don't want both of them banged up, because I've had that happen quite often. And it's never fun. So yeah, that's kind of my AMN update. Nothing too earth-shattering. Still able to live my life for the most part. And yeah, I'm hoping this clinical trial is working. Hopefully, it's taking the toxicity away from all those long-chain fatty acids, and hopefully it's a good future. I hope so. I'll definitely keep everyone up to date on that. And in general, we're coming into the Christmas season here, so have yourself a happy holiday season. I hate to say Christmas. Holiday season, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.